Guys, I cracked the code. I have figured it out. I'm going to share something with you that you don't see in other places because I've looked everywhere. And this is the first time the channel is discussing in this level of detail what I'm about to share you. I'm going to make it so easy for you guys to find whatever customers you need in the area that you are. The strategies that I'm going to tell you is things that I've already seen other people discuss and I know they work. But AI and with new software that just came out, I'm going to tell you how to do it in a way that you could do something that requires a 10-man team to do. You could do things every day that requires a team of content strategists to pull off now with AI. I'm seeing results with very little audience. You don't need a big channel. You don't need to be making good money on YouTube. You just need a little bit of an audience to sell to. Recently, I started on a couple of businesses, right? And I realized this is basically a certain formula that if you apply, it things start working. And if you apply that to your businesses, some simple tweaks make everything better. Other people are coming to me and asking me how to do it. And I'm already busy with all of that. But this could actually be turned, anything like this could be turned into a business. Whenever you realize how something is done, there are many other people who would want to talk to you and also potentially pay you. And I'll show you how to show them how to do it. I make content on another channel, audience. I assume that's what you need when it comes to content marketing and getting clients. And then I realized you actually don't need that. I saw so many people making really good money by having audiences of the size of 100, 200, 300 with each video. And they're just using that to really sell because what's happening is that the algorithms on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms are getting smarter and smarter. And you don't need to have a lot of subscribers. You just need to create a huge volume of content so that the algorithm of all of these platforms uses them to recognize who your content is best suited for. And the algorithms are getting so smart that for the price of $0, you're getting back access to the best tools out there to connect you to the exact people that you need for them to buy from you. So basically, your target audience, you don't need to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in ad money anymore to target marketing and figure out exactly who to target so that they eventually buy from you. You just need to increase the volume of content that you put on your platforms. And then organically, the algorithm recognizes who this is for and it will bring for free those people to you. The key is two things: keep them very laser focused on a specific topic, because the more laser focused it is, the more those algorithms will find your people. And the second part is that you need to have high volume, a lot of content out there, right? And the easiest way to do that is to create short videos, really, so that you could create, maybe one or three every day until you have a huge asset of content out there. There are only basically three ways to get clients. One is content marketing, the other is paid ads, and the third is just one-on-one face-to-face conversation, either knocking on people's door or salespeople, cold calling, or having events where people will come and you will tell them what your product is about or your service is about. But obviously, paid ads and one-on-one is not as accessible to us when we don't have any money to spend at the beginning. And also, content marketing is working better than ever before. But now with AI, creating a wave of content, a lot of content, has become a lot easier. The more natural you are about it, the better it is. Just start recording and talking. So the problem is that it takes a lot of time. Imagine writing a script, recording yourself, doing retakes after retakes, finding eventually a good video that you want, and then a take that you want, and then taking that, and then editing that. So basically, if you want to be successful, the minimum you could do is put at least one content every day for at least 100 days for you to get anywhere. I'm going to give you the solution that I came up with. that I'm using right now that you could copy. I'm covering all three types of content that YouTube likes. We're using YouTube as our base of operations and then spreading the content that we make on YouTube into other platforms as well. And it's easy. You don't actually have to go post there. It will automatically spread there. I'll show you how. So there's three types of content: live, long form, or short form content. Live streams are either vertical or horizontal. And then we have long form, they're more than 8 minutes and under 30 minutes, between 8 minutes and 30 minutes. They're horizontal. And then we have short form videos under 3 minutes, they're vertical. And these are the three forms of content that people are putting there. And these are like magnets. You just put them out there. And once you have a lot of them, they just pull your clients towards you. I'm going to have more shows regarding what to do with them once you attract them. For example, start contacting them or giving your email. You could have your email ready and tell them to get started. If you don't have a funnel going out, we could just tell people to contact me. The only way you could make this work is by getting a big enough audience. You don't need that. This is a completely different world. The YouTuber world, the people who make money off of their content, is a completely different world from the world of people who are making money off of something else, their business, and their marketing and their content is just a marketing arm of their business. We have YouTubers, we have content creators. Content creators make money from their content, meaning that their content is their product. But business owners, people who want to do business and they're using content to market their business, their YouTube videos or their Instagram videos, that's just a marketing arm of their business. But you need to start with that because you need to attract some people eventually to sell something to them. We're talking about having a business and selling to clients. Let me tell you what my strategy is, because I managed to kill three birds with one stone. Instead of recording for my long form videos and then doing my live streams separately and then doing my short videos separately. So this is what people do. People sit down, they have a script, they prepare a script, they look at their camera, they read the script, and they take that, they go to their video editor, they edit that. That will become their long form video, right? That's one work that you have to do, and it's not fun. Then you have your live streams, and then you have your short forms. Usually, people just look at their phone, they record 1 minute, they post that on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And this causes organic reach. This causes people to notice what they are, who they are, what they're talking about, and eventually realize that they also have something to offer for sale and then buy from them. Usually, you actually have to reach out to them, to the people that you're attracting. You need to message them. You need to encourage them to reach out to you if you need help, free or paid. I'm going to give you everything that I do. So here's this that made this easier. So we have had Opus Clips for a while. Let me actually write these down so you guys look up my tools. Opus Clips. Then we have Descript, and then we have StreamYard. So when I go live, I'm going vertically right now instead of horizontally. The reason why I do that is because YouTube is now showing vertical live streams to people who are not even subscribed to you. That broadens your reach. But the problem with that is when I record vertically, I cannot then edit that to a long form video because a long form video needs to be horizontal, like the 8 minute version. Opus Clips is a website you have to pay for, but it's worth it because it's doing the work of an entire team. I take the link of my live streams and I put it in Opus Clips. And what Opus Clips does is that it uses AI to find the best short parts of your live stream and turns them into short videos under 3 minutes. It will give you 50 suggestions when you upload a 1 hour stream. It transcribes the video, looks for the best parts, and automatically creates under 3 minute videos vertically. Whether you record it horizontally or vertically, it creates 1 minute videos in the format you want. And then you can connect your Opus Clips accounts to YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything. So you don't even need to download and upload anymore. You push it to all of these platforms. You make an account, connect it to Opus Clips, and it takes care of your short form for you. The only problem I had was that YouTube reduces the quality, and on Opus Clips, the quality of the videos were lower than what I wanted. But now I discovered that on StreamYard, when I record locally on my hard drive, the website for going live is called StreamYard. So I use StreamYard to go live. And then StreamYard has this option where you could record on your hard drive. It's recording everything horizontally, not just vertically. Everything, I get the raw material with a higher quality recorded in my hard drive. And when I go to Opus Clips, instead of giving it the link to my YouTube, I give it that video. The clips that I get from Opus Clips are going to be higher quality. I use another software for editing my long form. It's called Descript. So Descript uses the power of AI. Whenever you upload a video there, it will transcribe it, and then you can edit the text. And by editing the text, it would edit the video. A few days ago, they added this new feature that now has opened the door for me to make long form out of my live stream as well. I will upload this on Descript. It will transcribe it. It will automatically take out of the video. They add this thing called Underlord, which is basically you interact with the AI behind video editor. You talk to it and it does the things that you want it to do. I uploaded my video. I went to Descript and I told it this. I gave it a 1 hour video and I told it to remove all the fluff, keep all the main points, and take everything else out. I gave it in 1 hour video and it gave me a 30-minute video back. It also removed all the gaps, retakes, and all the ums and ahs. It went and the remaining sentence did not make much sense. So it added with my voice a few words there inside to make the sentence more clear. So with my voice, it added stuff to the transcript and it made me say it. It just added it with my voice. I didn't even tell it to do that. It just automatically assumed it had to do that because when it removed some parts, if the remaining part was not clear, it just used my voice to fill in the gap. And it was so good that I could not even tell that I did not say that. And I had to actually check because it underlined the parts that it added my voice. Like it's my voice. So now this is hours and hours of work with just one order to Descript, and it just does it. How much time this is saved? And for me, now I'm basically with one recording of live stream a day, I'm covering all my short form material, my live stream, and my long form material without any editors. All my editing is being done with AI. But this way, my streaming session is just basically my recording session. Even if I wasn't going live, I would have to record videos for long form and short form. But now you might as well go live and have some people around you so that you don't feel like you're just talking alone to a camera. And that way you're covering your live section as well, your live content as well. But also, people might bring up something in the chat that you want to address that might help. That might be a good part of the video to include. Also, because you're going live on a specific time every day, you cannot not do it because people are waiting for you, right? If I was just making long form content and I had to get up and shoot some videos to eventually go out and edit, you have a lot of excuses. Maybe not today, but when you do live streams every day, then your recording session for your long form and your short form becomes mandatory because people are waiting for you to come live. Basically, with these three tools, I'm doing the work of at least 10 people. And the work that these 10 people would have to get done over a week in one day. Right after the stream is over, it's already downloaded my hard drive. I'll go upload it on Opus and Descript automatically. Opus automatically looks and gives me 50 suggestions for short videos. Pick 3 short videos from this live stream. Also scores them for how engaging they are. So the best ones are going to be at the top. I start from the top to see which ones I like. And then I keep removing the ones that I don't like until I have 3. When I have the 3 that I like, I just click a button and it pushes it on all the platforms that I want without me having to download and upload it. And then I also uploaded the video on Descript. I go into Descript, I just give a command to turn this 1 hour video into a 30-minute video. I just sit back and it does that. From Descript, I don't have to download either. I just push it on YouTube and it just releases it on YouTube. The only thing other than YouTube is that I have a TikTok for this, but I need to actually expand. I need to make a specific page for this Facebook page for this content, an Instagram page for this content, a Twitter page for this Twitter account for this content. I'm making short videos every day, and with the press of a button, it could go everywhere. These are like these short videos. So again, YouTube will become your base where you have long form live and short videos, and all the other platforms will just be a home for your short form content. Every single one of these short videos, it's like a soldier that is going out there, and it's like a marketer. Each one of these is a marketer, and it's going into Facebook, and one of these short videos is looking for Facebook for people to find for you. One of them is looking in TikTok. One of them is looking for people on Twitter. But they're everywhere, just basically bringing people to you. And eventually, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do to create a sales funnel that could capture these people. But right now, I don't. Right now, I'm already busy with the business that I'm doing, so I cannot add anything to that. But I saw the potential in this, so I'm creating this base to have a larger number of clients than I have right now. I'm not going to wait until I can do that to start marketing. I need to create all of this content out there. When I could actually start accepting more people, I'll already have people waiting for me to accept them as clients. I'm getting people who are interested, even though I just got started, which shows that this works. When I went and looked at what people do to make their businesses operate better, I saw that this is actually a science. And now when it comes to marketing, marketing is only there's only three types of marketing: content marketing, paid ads, and one-on-one. The content part is now king, riding the algorithm for free to get the people that you need. So you understand how little it takes for you to eventually get wealthy. If you manage to eventually find 100 people that really want your stuff, want your services, you have made it. I mean, even if you have three or four people, that could be enough for you to get started. And eventually, when you get to 10 people, that is already enough for you to make a living. But when you get to 100 people, that is enough to be rich. 100 people that are really determined to pay you for your services, that's the beginning of you getting rich. And 100 people is not that much. That's an achievable number. Another thing I'm doing with all of this live streams is I just come and tell you what I'm doing and my process and my system and what I'm trying to do next. And then guess what happens? Now, this live stream, the transcription of it is a documentation of my thoughts and an explanation, a description of my system, which I could then now take and give to ChatGPT for it to critique. So not only I'm doing content marketing, this is just my note taking. So instead of spending time on Google Doc explaining, writing my process in detail, and then giving it to ChatGPT to critique, I don't spend time doing that. I just go live and tell you. And now I have access to a written down explanation of my thoughts regarding what I'm doing, which now I can take and give to ChatGPT and then ask questions regarding. I use the best AI model available to just look at what I'm doing and ask ChatGPT if I'm doing it right, if this is a good strategy, if there's anything else that I'm not considering. That with one live stream that I come and do with you guys, I'm covering the live stream part. I am with AI on Descript, I'm covering my long form part. With AI on Opus Clips, I'm covering the short form. With my live stream, I'm covering, while doing marketing, I'm also documenting my own process, because all I have to do is just go tell people what I'm doing, and I could get a good explanation regarding whether this is good. basically ask me to offer them my services. This documentation, when I go to use AI to see if it makes sense, when I study the response from AI, the response could be my next live stream. I studied this. This is what I'm improving now. And then I will come and tell you how I'm improving. And then it critiques that. And it's basically an endless cycle of improvement, telling people how I'm improving so that people who are, they still benefit from this constant the points on how I'm bettering myself so that they could better themselves. Do you see how beautiful this is? I've never seen, I followed a lot of people and I'm studying a lot of people, but I've never seen anybody explain in this level of detail how this system could work and how easy it is. Because it's basically as easy as going live and talking whatever problem that you're trying to solve for people, whatever problem you're trying to solve, all you have to do for marketing is just come and live every time, explain what you're doing. And guess what? While you're explaining what you're doing, explaining that to people sometimes makes you think deeper about your process more than if you were just thinking about it by yourself because you're saying it out loud. So it makes you think about your process more while you're marketing, while you're documenting your progress, while doing the best form of marketing, actually, in all three fronts, in all platforms. This is a win, 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 win. This strategy is perfect.